TigerBelly merch. TigerBelly merch. You guys, we have TigerBelly merch. Guys, I have a cassette tape. I have GarageBand, and I do loops. I make loops.
Amazing.
It's amazing little loops. They're simple, very lo-fi. But purchase some of my music. We have this, which is a TigerBelly 500th episode T-shirt.
Wow.
Right? And look, who's on it?
It's all of us. Jaime, what?
Look, Jaime is here as a piñata.
For real?
Yeah.
Why is that?
What else do we have? We have these hats. I love these hats. I've been wearing them on stage.
Yeah.
We got TigerBelly hats, and is that it?
Yeah, we got the hoodies.
Hoodies.
The T-shirts.
T-shirts.
And guys, if you like that merch and you want to get one of these cassette tapes, it's going to be Bobby's music. And guess what? There's probably a bonus track with George singing at the very end. So make sure you do that. Check out that hat George is wearing because we've never done a trucker hat before. And also, Jaime, hold up that hoodie one more time. Check that out. Jaime's a piñata. We're all on there.
Swing, swing.
Swing, swing. Guys,
time. Buy our new TigerBelly episode 500 merch.
Yes, make sure you buy it at slupkingdom.com.
Yo, what? There's tension.
That is
Yeah, there's tension. I love it.
I love you with my heart and soul.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic
I will
first.
not allow
Over here, Deb. Over here.
any white elephants in the room.
Sit here over here. Go sit in the middle. I knew it, Aries. I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one that was mad.
Over here.
Yeah, get it.
We're rolling,
yeah.
Bobby. So
Yeah.
you.
Come here. You know I love you in my heart, right? You know what? Listen to me. Look
Wait, Deb, do it here. Do it here. Put your earphones on. Everyone, put your earphones on.
This is so.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
With Aries.
All right, Deb. Before you get into it, let's do an introduction, and then we'll go right into Aries. Okay? Yeah, I love it. All right, so welcome to the 500th episode. We got Debra Wilson here. Woo! We got Debra and Aries Spears.
Yeah.
We got Mo. Welcome to the 500th episode. This is a dream come true. This is honestly my family. My first real job in Hollywood was MADtv. I was on it for 8 years. But when I first got on, this is the crew that was already there, and I was so intimidated by them. And I really was. I was enamored. I tried to play it cool every day, but I was so nervous. And I think, aside from the guy in the middle, the two on the ends made me feel very comfortable in the show. You know what I mean? I know we resolved our issues, right? But
yeah.
We're good friends now, but my point is that...
Me and you are Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Yeah. It took 3 years for us to warm up to each other on the show, which is, insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Right, Mo?
It makes
wasted time.
It's a waste of time, right?
It can be, but my thing is this also. The reason why it's also sane is because both of you had to grow yourselves to better know yourselves so that you can go like, oh, I'm ready for this, and I know where I was coming from.
know who
and
the
now it's time. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Explain, Deb.
Yeah. Because my thing is this. You were
Stop
nervous.
holding hands. It's uncomfortable.
No,
Okay, keep going.
You may have been nervous by all of that, but you put up a facade, right?
Put up a...
Not entirely.
Not with you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Mo, and the reason I say that is because Mo is an open human being.
She's the most open.
Mama Momo is my sister for life.
Yeah, she's
I will bleed Mo every day of the
She's a little too open.
Because no, she's not a little too open. She's all the way open because she's real. She's like, what you see is what you get with her.
Oh, that's
she
not
loves
great.
you.
Exactly.
No, it is. When you see somebody and somebody just opens up to you the way she opens up to you, you know it's lifelong. Bottom line. When I met her, as funny as she was, as clever as she was, as sweet as she was, as out there as she was, I knew that would be my sister for life. I knew it then, and it is that way to this day because she is that lovable.
Talk about him now.
Yes, please.
This is the meat. Go ahead.
And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
I really do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a lesbian sandwich.
All right.
Aries and I have a bond that I cannot explain other than
Can you explain it in a
It's
sound?
right- it's-
Explain it in a sound.
I can't. I can't.
Okay, nothing.
Aries and I have a if that bond. Okay, here's that sound. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
It's ride or die.
It's ride or die.
When he cries, I cry. If
Why?
he's upset, I get upset.
Well,
because,
he's curious, so let me know why you curious.
okay, so Aries and I have been through some shit on MADtv.
I know.
And he has been
We know.
open enough
Yeah.
to come to me, or I have been able to find out, and we're able to share that. When we are working on stage, our bond and our silliness is there. It's 100. It's 100. And everybody knows that. Everybody in the audience knows that. Everyone knows that.
Debra, can I just say-
So on a personal level,
Okay, Debra, go ahead. You're doing a monologue.
yeah, I am.
Princess,
So
I'm
on
sorry.
a- so
Queen, I
on-
mean.
and so on a personal level, if shit goes down, I want to be there. I want to have his back. So not too long ago, and I'm talking like a year ago, shit went down. I wanted to have your back, and you disappeared.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to
good.
bring up details because it's personal.
Oh, you're talking about the Tiffany Haddish thing?
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't know what you mean then.
You called me in an emergency situation, and you told me something that was dire.
What is it?
And I wanted to help you.
I love dire.
And said, I'm going to get back to you because I'm going to rally some troops around you. You never called me back. You disappeared. You changed your number. It's not as if you called me and gave me your
Debra,
number.
he needs
And
a defense.
I was
Debra.
And that's our time, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Cannot defend Bobby Lee, but you don't ask me to come up here and say stuff and feel stuff. And then not. This is the white elephant in the room.
Well, it's the black elephant in the room. But he's lost some weight.
Okay, but you never got back to me, and you have to remember something. This is the first time I'm seeing you since then. So now that I was in a tizzy, wondering if you okay, you never got back to me. And I know you read my message because you said read.
Okay, can he have a
So
defense?
MADtv started.
Based on a magazine.
What we did is we created original characters and, fulfilled a certain comedy factory for the era.
Yeah. Now there we go. Look at that photo.
And Mama, had he not asked,
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, look at
Wow.
that photo. Wow.
Wow.
That's you, Aries?
Yeah.
Kind of looked like Denzel back then, huh?
Stop it.
Yeah. Something happened, like you died and left in a pond or something, and you bloated a was
Oh, Jesus.
Michael and I look married. Look at that.
yeah.
He looks
loved you.
straight
You guys
right there.
worked great.
I know. I was there for that. You know?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. So then Frank Caliendo. Okay, good. That was I remember that. So tell me, I don't know what's going on here. I'm sorry, Mo. We're all gonna have our chance to shine.
Well, we'll see.
We got to resolve.
I'm going to lean back if that's all right.
Okay.
Can I just lean back?
Yeah.
No. Now
So
that
tell us what the details.
No.
no
Now that
details.
she's jogged my memory. I was just going through something with the wifey at the time.
I didn't even know you were married.
Twice to the same woman.
Okay.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I'm probably about to marry her a third time.
Yeah.
Weddings are fun.
Yeah. So
or Aries, maybe change your behavior. I don't know.
that could help too. That could help too.
Okay.
But yeah, I was going through a rough period, and long story short, she got a restraining order and had me kicked out of my own house. So I was like basically homeless. So I was, I called Debra. I called Debra to see if I could crash with her because she's always been there for me and never turned me down.
Yeah.
But again, like she was saying, there was something going on where she had to get back to me. And I guess in my heat of my frustration, I was like, fuck that. So I said, fuck everybody. I changed my number. I didn't talk to nobody. And the only person that I called was my brother, who I've grown up with since 4th grade. And I eventually stayed at his crib.
I have a guest room.
I'd be nervous.
Have I said too much?
Yeah.
You didn't reset the Mo. I have a guest room.
Yeah. You could have reached out to me too.
I feel funny as a black man putting myself on white folks.
We love it.
They do like it. They do love it. They do.
So
You've seen those movies where the white family adopts the football player? Yeah. Yeah, they love it.
Yeah, white folks.
Indentured servitude is next.
Yeah, The Blind Side, dude. That's The Blind Side, dude. Yeah, let's blindside it. Anyway,
your ass would have been blindsided.
So I mean, the situation eventually resolved itself rather quickly, and it was all good.
Okay, good.
Good.
You know?
Yeah. Did you ever text Debra back?
No.
And that explains this moment.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I had anything against Debra.
No,
at
no.
all. I just didn't.
But it's also, like I said, it's alarming when someone disappears from your life. It's alarming.
It's alarming, yeah.
Because that's the last thing you hear. And so I'm left with, what the fuck? What the fuck? And now I'm seeing him now. So I'm not going to let that be a white elephant in the room. But it really...
Yeah. Well, can I have is there a verdict? I think Mel and I will be the judge. Yeah, what is the verdict?
Is there?
We're judges.
there a
What's the
winner?
verdict?
I
think there is a winner.
What's the crime? Like, what's the
The crime is ghosting.
ghosting?
Yeah.
But it's the situation, Mo. Because
Situational ghosting.
In that situation,
No, I totally get it.
was
Yeah,
panic,
Aries,
and-
you fucked up.
You fucked up, Aries.
You did
No,
fuck up.
I don't
Like,
believe he fucked up. But my thing is this: you do.
You
what
sounded
gotta do
like he
when you
fucked
gotta
up.
change. No.
Okay.
He should have
All I'm
texted
saying
you
is I'm
back.
putting all the information together going, where were you?
Yeah.
So my thing is this. You didn't fuck up. You made a decision. And so here's what I feel at the end result of that decision. It bothered me because I wanted to know you were okay. That's all. I just wanted to know you were okay. That's all. So I'm not angry with you. And I'm not mad at you. I just wanted to know you were okay and wanted to know what happened. And that's the last thing I remember. So that's the first thing that's going to bring up in my mind. And now that I know you okay, we all good. But
Well, now I'm
all of
angry
this was
about
built
it.
up. All of this was built up, and I never let it go because I didn't know what was happening with him.
But it was I'm dramatic, so I probably made more of it than I probably should have.
Yeah.
Because
That's life, and I get it.
Yeah,
Now I can release it. That's
and plus
because I love him.
Yeah, plus, I'm 50 now, so maybe I don't know how long ago that was.
Well, that was like you saying, I thought you were 60.
No, I just turned 50 April 3rd. So yeah. So I've matured, a little bit. So
Thank
is there a fly in here?
Debra, I have to say that he's made me feel the same way, and I understand your tears. Okay.
And again, it's not. He didn't make me feel that way. I felt that way from
Okay.
that situation. He doesn't have to take responsibility for that.
Okay.
I know I felt a certain way, and I just wanted to get my feelings out and speak my piece.
Do you have resentments at me or Mo at all?
Never. Are you kidding me? Never. You know why? Because like I said, Mama Momo and I are for life. And I could tell that you were nervous to begin with. And that's all the more reason why I wanted to be like, and even when I wasn't on the show, when I was on the show, and even when I wasn't, I was always the oldest. Always. Yeah. I was the matriarch.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to make people feel comfortable because I know when I first arrived, I didn't trust myself. I didn't trust myself until 4th season.
Yeah.
I didn't trust. And then when Mo came in, I completely trust myself. I'm like, she's my blanket. She's my sister.
Yeah.
She gets me, I get her, and I admire and respect her talent, and I'm inspired by who this person was. I knew she was creative and funny, but the fucking woman that she is made me feel like I can be the woman that I want to be and fuck everything
if I'm
else.
cold, can you be my blanket?
Yeah.
I saw Deborah's clit the first day I met her.
Dude.
That's when it was pretty back then.
Yeah.
It looked like a newborn Pinky Mouse.
Yeah.
It was all pink.
can I
That
see-
motherfucker look like Morgan Freeman.
Well,
I'll never forget it.
I saw your titties.
You were supposed to.
Yeah, I was supposed to see them. Yeah, they were very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They still are. They're all tattooed now. They're
Oh, really?
completely-
Yeah.
Completely 100.
Okay.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
whoa. Are they real, Deb, or?
Yes.
Yeah,
of
real
course.
expensive.
Oh, okay, all right. Very nice. I like your tattoos.
Thank you. I'm 100% covered now, body wise. I have tattoos all over my body.
Really?
In my hands. Yeah.
Wow.
Every part of me is covered.
Not the palm, though. People don't do their palms. Why?
Because you're going to shed skin constantly, and
Oh,
you're
I
going to
see.
sweat constantly.
I see,
So
okay.
it'll only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Aries, do you have any resentments toward anybody in the room?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Oh, that's a yes.
No. As we discussed, the only reservations I had were with you, and we worked that out. But everybody else I absolutely loved. And I got to be honest, like when we were doing this, I kind of knew in my head. I know who's going to show up and who won't be there. I was a little shocked that Will pulled out. I really wanted to see Will, but I went, ain't gonna be there. You know?
Who? No.
Yeah, that's the only person I probably really
no. I mean, listen,
you know?
I know. Okay, hold up, guy. Okay, she's purposely not here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because of the chemistry.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Am I saying that correctly? Or
You're perfectly. You couldn't say it any better way.
Yeah, but I'm fond of all three. Can we talk about how you got the show? Because I don't know anything about it. So let's start with Mo, and then we'll get to Debra.
Am I still here?
Yeah, you're here. For Mo Collins, right? Is I just want to you and Stephanie, but I think you are so. I've never met anyone as talented.
Whoa.
You're so
I just felt my lady bits for the
fucking
first time in like 3 years. Thank
funny to watch you do Lorraine and all, I mean, it was just incredible to watch.
Thanks.
As a kid, and like I was
As a kid.
well, I had never done sketch or improv
Yeah.
or acted or anything, so I was like literally, I didn't even know why I was on the show.
Well, but
I can
let
audition.
me just piggyback on what you just said. Not to interrupt Mo's thing here, but one of the things that I thought was always amazing about us, if I could pat us all on the back, is not only did people do great characters or great impressions, everybody was fearless. Everybody wasn't scared to go there. And we're talking about the 90s where you really went there. So whether it's Mo as Lorraine or Mo as playing a wife or whatever kind of character she's playing, she went there. She went off the page. I went off the page. Debra everybody went off the page. And we weren't scared to put our dicks on the table.
The only way to know where the line is, the edge is to go over it.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can find out where it is. And that literally was our job.
Three
how I look
great
at it.
quotes by three legendary comedians.
Aries, can I just say something?
Yes.
real quick? This is Mo's section.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the music,
I understand
playing,
that,
you just
but
dance.
memorize your little fucking, you know what I mean?
All right.
Socrates quotes or whatever you want. We'd like to hear all of them. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
when the rhythm is popping, man, you flow.
I know. If you want thicker hair, go to Hims. Hims is the best, man. It's like if you're starting to notice your hair thinning when you look in the mirror, you're not alone, y'all. Life just gets busier and busier, and it can feel like there's not enough time in the day to do something about it. So try Hims Hair Loss Solutions. You can avoid jumping through a bunch of frustrating hoops and get access to treatment without even leaving your home.
Wow.
Hims provides you with convenient access to a range of hair loss treatments that work, all from the comfort of your couch. Hims makes treating hair loss simple with doctor-trusted options and clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can regrow your hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Choose from personalized chewable, oral spray, and serum treatments to find what best works for you.
The process is simple and 100% online, so there are no uncomfortable doctor visits.
No insurance is needed, and one low price covers everything from treatment to ongoing care.
Guys, start your free online visit today at hims.com/belly. That's HIMS.com/belly for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/belly.
Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
If you want beautiful sleep, you gotta use Helix Sleep. Okay, so hey Jaime.
Yeah.
Have you been to my house, right? You're in my house now.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of my bedrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what?
Mattresses.
Yeah, and the mattresses, what do I use?
Helix.
Exactly. Do you know why I use it?
Because it works best for your back.
Yes, it does. You get the best night's sleeps. Don't you like that?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. And there's a variety of mattresses that Helix is offering, you know? What are some of the options?
You can do a midnight. You can do...
You like midnight sleeps?
I do like midnight sleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a test and you can find a mattress that is just right for you.
When's the last time you took a test?
Last week.
Exactly. It was a Helix test, right?
It was a Helix test. And
it's the best mattresses you could ever get, you know what I mean? And I love it, Helix Sleep.
Yeah,
it's the greatest sleep you could ever have. It's the best mattress you can have. It beats all the other brands. You just take a test, right? And it'll recommend the best mattress for your type of body and sleep.
I get night sweats, so
they're probably can figure that one out too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Go to helixsleep.com/belly for their Memorial Day sale, May 12th through June 1st. 27% off site-wide and free bedding bundle with any Luxe or Elite mattress order, exclusive for listeners of TigerBelly. Once again, that's helixsleep.com/belly for our Memorial Day sale. Once again, that has the sheet set and mattress protector with the free bedding bundle, plus 27% off site-wide, exclusive for listeners of TigerBelly. Go to helixsleep.com/belly.
Flow.
No. You're always flowing, so you can just put a damn down.
I got you.
Right, and then let Mo, you know what I mean?
Right.
Spill the beans, and then it's your turn.
I got you.
Okay, good. Memorize that. Go ahead, Mo. So you grew up in Minnesota. You started in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then did you get hired at MADtv from Minnesota?
No, in fact, I was up in Minnesota when MADtv started.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a newborn at the time, and I remember watching the show and I go, I'm late coming to Los Angeles. I'm like, I'm late.
Wow.
I'm supposed to be there. I think I'm supposed to be on that show. And then within, my first year of coming out to LA, I got the audition, and I knew I knew I was right where I should be, because there was no other way for me to get into Hollywood, right? It's like my background, sketch and improv, like that's what I do. And so when that audition came up, I'm like, here we go. But then I remember it was the fifth one, they sent me home, and I'm like, they fucked up. Why'd they send me home? And they sent me home.
Was it producer session?
Yeah, it was like my fifth audition. I'm like, why did they send me home? And I was crushed. I'm like, they made a mistake.
Wow.
And it was just that they knew by that point that they were going to at least test me.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's why.
And
it's fucked up. They don't even ever tell you that shit. So you're left in the fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll get your turn. I see.
But that's where I met Michael McDonald, too. I remember Michael from our audition series.
Yeah.
And we got to talking a lot in the hall, and it was just like that's where that friendship started.
Well, you weren't really first year, though.
I came in season 4.
Season 4.
Yeah.
With Michael.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And Andrew Bowen.
And quick that's when I took off hitting the ground running with season 4 because of you and being the cast.
Oh, so you went on season 4.
No, I started season 1. I started from pilot.
Whoa.
But I didn't feel comfortable.
Oh, gee.
I was there from pilot, but I didn't feel comfortable and feel like I'm in the space I'm meant to be until she came in season 4.
Yeah.
That's when it hit for me. That's when I hit the ground running.
Debra, I don't want to...
And with Aries came, boom, hit the ground running.
All right, Debra, I just want to... It's not your turn yet. Oh, shit. Debra, come back up, please. Sprinkle some water. There she is.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So did you like it right away or no?
Well, I loved it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I mean, I did not know how to do television.
Yeah.
I remember the first sketch I was going to tape. It was a pre-tape, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know, like, they do that count in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Right.
I was back. I'm the first line in the scene, and I'm supposed to enter, and I'm waiting for fucking 1.
Yeah.
They don't call it.
Yeah.
So I didn't enter. And AJ, remember?
Oh, AJ, old AJ.
Yeah, AJ was like, "That's you." 1, go.
Oh, really?
And like I was learning how to do television after being cast.
Yeah.
So it was a scary. My first season was really kind of scary for me, nerve-wracking, And also, at the end of my first season, everybody had their pickup right at the very last day of working, except for me. Mine came 2 months later.
Wow.
So while everybody had their pickup and was celebrating, I still didn't even know if they were calling me back. And the only reason I got called back was because I'm Stuart's mother.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah, but
Neither do
you
I.
think.
Trust.
I trust?
Like, that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time.
No,
yeah.
I mean, Minnesota style, like put shit under the rug. I didn't tell anybody. You guys all happy. And no, I did not get my pickup.
Wow.
I was waiting.
You know what's so fucked up too is like I remember doing a Connie Chung sketch, my very first one, and it was like a monologue, right? And usually they have teleprompters, but on Mad, they were just you have to memorize the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was crazy. For the first time in front of a live audience, and just having a page of fucking dialogue
Yeah.
was so petrifying for me.
That is scary.
It is scary with nothing to read. Okay. Oh, well, I look pretty good.
Yeah.
I look fuckable, dude. You know what I mean? Oh, Woody Allen would go crazy over that. I would have been the Sun Yi. But wow, I did not know that, Mo.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Yeah, I had to kind of, I'm not, being a Minnesotan, I was shy of things, and I had to learn how to stand up for myself on the show. And I did learn how to do that, but it was really hard. It got to where, because when confrontation used to just make me cry, it was just so weak, it didn't do anything. So it got to where all I would have to do if there was something bad going on or happening to me, I would go to Dick Blasucci's office.
Oh, so Blasucci was in charge then?
As exec producer.
Yeah.
And I would just tap my foot down as symbolism, I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah.
And then we'd laugh. And then I was able to talk about whatever it is I needed to talk about.
I love that, man.
I do too.
I pooed in his office.
Oh, gosh.
You pooed everywhere.
Yeah.
I pooed everywhere.
Yeah. My dressing room table, was that one?
No, that wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
I pooed in Ike's.
Ike,
that was
Yeah,
it.
do you remember that? Yeah, I pooed it too. Anyway, let's start about poo. But I love Dick, and I
know.
regret pooing in his
do?
office.
Pause.
I do. That was good. Very good. Wow.
I do comedy.
Yeah. Do you think that like going turn by turn is helping, or should we just do a hodgepodge?
Oh, let's keep going. Let's go with Aries. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this water?
Yes.
Yeah. Anything you want, Mo. Aries, keep it tight. You know what I mean? How did you get it? 'Cause I remember you on Def Jam as a young guy.
Yeah, I did Def Jam when I was 16. I did Showtime at the Apollo at 17. Moved out to LA between 17 and 18. I did a guest spot of Warm Up for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where Will Smith and a lot of NBC execs saw me. And from there, word got around town quickly. There's this young hot kid in town. He's phenomenal. I got holding deals for 5 straight years. Every network. I probably made $1 million by the time I was 19, 20. But I hadn't anything to show for it. I ended up at, I actually auditioned for MADtv the first season. But while I auditioned, I was also doing a pilot for Aaron Spelling called Crosstown Traffic, which was kind of a mod squad. He didn't want to let me out of that. But the head of the network at the time, Peter Chernin, was such a big fan of mine. After like a couple years of nothing, he said, look, man, I know we were supposed to develop something. We didn't, but I love you so much. I want you on this network. I want to put you back on MADtv. I want to put you on MADtv. So they put me on 3rd season.
Wow.
Wow. No audition.
No, I auditioned with Fax and Adam that first time.
Oh, right,
and
right.
they loved me and wanted me then.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Aaron Spelling wouldn't let me out.
Oh, right. So
When I came back the 3rd time, they were like, "Yo, put him on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you happy when you got on that show?
I was indifferent, man. Because you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because you didn't seem that happy when I was there.
My dream was Saturday Night Live.
Here we go.
That was my dream, man. I wanted to take the same path as Eddie Murphy, man. 2-3 years on SNL, hit movie, and then the rest is history.
It's cooler. Matt is cooler.
Well, listen, like I said, I said to myself, I was disappointed because in the beginning I was like, I told my manager at the time, man, I feel like I'm doing this work on Mad and nobody's recognizing it, nobody's saying anything, I'm not getting no love. And
can I just interject? Isn't that weird? That at the time when I was on it, I didn't feel like I was on a show.
Right.
No.
It's only later where I was like, oh yeah, I was on a show.
But my manager told me, was like, hey, never underestimate the power of television. And then about a year or 2 later, it just started happening. And I was like, oh shit. So,
is that when you got Jerry Maguire?
I think so, around that time, yeah. Yep.
That's a really good origin story.
And here's the crazy part. When I auditioned for Jerry Maguire, I auditioned for Cuba's part. And Cameron Crowe basically said to me, he goes, you're not a big enough name for that part, but I like you so much, I'm going to give you the role of the brother. But what happened is when I auditioned for Jerry Maguire, that scene where Cuba is on the Roy Firestein show, and he improvs, oh, my baby, I love you, thank you for the contract. I did that in the audition.
Wow.
So he took everything that I did and put it in the script and gave it to Cuba. But
those are your lines.
Those are my lines.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the blessing and the curse is I got to be in the movie.
It's just a blessing. There's no curse.
Well, I mean, goddamn, you gonna take my dialogue but not use me?
It's not a fucking curse. It's a blessing.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Apologize. It's all good. You know what I mean? But don't make me mad.
Because you me with a condom on don't mean it still ain't. Yeah, I'm supposed to feel good because you put a condom on?
Well, let me think about that. No, hold on. I'm trying to make the connection in my mind. Beep, boop.
Yeah.
Beep. You're right.
If somebody should go, hey, man, at least I wore a condom.
Not
Still me.
Stop saying the word, maybe. Call it grape or something.
What, grape?
Yeah, call it grape.
Okay.
It's not a grape drink reference to black people
you,
either. Okay, it was just more play on words on. Anyway,
Hence why you brought up black people in grape drinks.
Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay.
I don't get it.
Yeah, all right, Deb, you're OG.
Everybody pull out your sleeping bags.
Yeah.
I was in New York. I auditioned for Fax and Adam, and then the second audition was with Artie Lang, and the third audition was again with Fax and Adam for sketch material, and then L.A. for sketch material. And the interesting thing was, we were at Fox when we auditioned. There was a room, they put us in an auditorium, a screening room. There were over 100 people there.
Wow.
Way over 100.
Wow.
And they started eliminating people that day.
So you'd go in, would they verbally say, you're out?
No, they would just come in and say, thanks so much for coming. We appreciate your time, and leave. And everyone else was there. And it had started coming down to like 8 people. 7 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And my audition in LA, pardon me,
Please
I
don't
was
touch
working
my
on a
cookie.
Spike Lee film at the time. I got out of doing that in order to be there, and I had to go back the next day. So my audition was with Nicole, was originally with going into the room and then sitting back in. They brought me back in.
Who was the casting director?
I don't remember.
It wasn't
at the
Nicole
time.
Garcia, right?
Yeah, I think it was Nicole Garcia.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you for bringing that up.
yeah.
So after auditioning, and here's the thing, you were in somebody's office. People were sitting on chairs and desks and all of that. You were in somebody's actual
I've tested for shows
physical
like that.
office.
I hate it. Yeah.
And
Debra, what did you have to do for your audition? Like, did you have to do 3 original characters and 3 impressions? Like,
no, I just did
wow.
one original character, and
Do you remember it?
I don't write monologues. I just go in and improv everything. And so I went in as Bunifa Latifah Halifa Sharifa
Okay.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And I went in as
Classic.
Whoopi Goldberg.
right.
I went in and did my thing. And what I did was I just talked to people. And then I pointed things out. And then I asked to sit on Quincy Jones' lap.
Oh,
Wait, Quincy was in the room?
Quincy Jones and David Saltzman were in the room.
Oh, it's old Saul's nuts. I love him.
So I did that.
Yeah.
And then as Whoopi, I came out and talked to people, making it seem like this was my show.
Yeah.
And they were my audience. And, and like I said, with Bunifa, I was in high school and I was there telling them about my life. And, when they laughed at me, I got pissed off and I started cursing at them.
Oh, wow. Crushing, though. You're probably crushing.
Because I don't know why you're laughing at my life. Because, that was that kind of a thing. Because most people think, comedy, you're trying to be funny. No, but you don't think it's funny.
Method sketch.
When it
White
comes to
folks
sketchy
love
stuff.
them angry. They love when
I'm
you
right
do
here. I can hear every word of it.
They love it.
So
Yeah.
we were, Nicole and I went in, did a sketch. They brought us back in and they started eliminating people little by little.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, I had nowhere to go because I had to fly back.
To New
So
York.
they were waiting for back to New York to work on. Next day, I was working on a Spike Lee film.
What movie was it?
Girl 6.
Okay.
And so Fax and Adam were like, you know what? We're not supposed to tell you. We're supposed to tell your agent. They loved you. You're in.
Wow. Really good. Real good.
I wasn't happy
Yeah,
necessarily, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those
Wow.
things. It was like, yeah, that's cool. Because I thought I was going to do a pilot and go back to New York.
Wow.
And when I found it was a series, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Aries, why do white people like angry black men?
Okay.
Is that what you just
again,
said?
I could
they love the
help
stereotype.
out with that.
No, I want to. I don't know what you're saying, so I just want to be clear. Maybe Debra, can you?
I was infusing my.
You have a.
I was infusing my Paul Mooney impression. That's why.
Yes.
When she was going about that story, that's what Paul Mooney would have said.
Oh, I see.
White folks love them angry. they love them. You act like an angry they love him. Oh, he's so real.
I love that guy.
So authentic.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the reason.
Yeah. And then but when you were Fax and Adam,
I was not happy.
I never knew Fax and Adam. Did you?
Yeah.
Did, yeah. They were in my auditions, but they were handing over basically the reins at that point to like Dick Blasucci.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they were there throughout my process.
Wow.
The whole time.
Never met them.
Oh my God.
I didn't know anything about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't particularly for me, like you. I was not particularly happy because I thought at the time I thought I'm a fraud and they're going to find out. I had that.
See, why? Let me say this. I've carried that all my life. Do you have that?
Imposter syndrome.
You have it.
I don't know many actors
who doesn't have it.
Yeah.
I think universally everyone has it.
You don't have it.
Yeah.
I know that about you.
I know I'm the shit.
Yeah. And see, at the time, but my thing is this. I knew what I could do, but I was doing it in an element that was comfortable for me.
Yeah.
LA was new. It was a television series. People were jockeying for position. That wasn't my life. I already had a career. I had already been working. I was already loving what I did.
Yeah.
I was loving my life the way it is. My personal side was a very fucked up thing. Psychologically, emotionally, sexually, spiritually, all of that stuff. And so coming here and bringing all that shit and then trying to do it on this show was going to be a nightmare because I thought everybody else wants to be here because everybody else really wants the top. I did not want that. I just wanted to enjoy my creative space, and I was already doing that. So by the time I booked the show, it was like, do I have what it takes?
Were you like this as a baby? Like,
I have a picture. I actually have a picture on my fucking phone to prove it.
you do?
Uh-huh.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is great so far.
Aries,
all right.
you've never felt. You've always.
What do you mean, Mo? I love it.
Oh, it's just my white opinion.
Which I now in today's
Yeah.
current administration, it matters.
Oh God.
Yeah, wow.
You've never had imposter syndrome. You always knew.
Listen, I get in trouble for, listen, I've always had confidence. I've always stepped like I'm the baddest motherfucker in the room.
I think that's great.
But no, because people go, Aries is arrogant, he's cocky.
Yeah.
But I'm an alpha male from New York and I'm in Aries and I grew up in the 80s. I built 80s tough. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just own it.
I love that.
The people that I idolize, Eddie Murphy,
I've worked for that.
Yeah.
they own it.
We have to work for that.
I mean, I've arrived finally. I'm about to turn 60, and it's like I finally fucking got there. Where it's like, no, I am the shit.
Yes.
But listen,
I'm there now, too.
And
I'm there too.
But listen,
Yeah.
I swear to God, every interview I've ever done,
You believe in God?
I believe in magic.
Don't say God then.
Okay. I've told everybody that whenever they've asked me about this show, and I've said it 100%, fuck me, whether it's Will, Mo, Debra, Nicole, as much as I have my beef with her, Alex, Michael, phenomenal talents. And I would always go, there's no reason why they should not be working in the mainstream in everybody's living rooms. They're fucking supremely talented.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And it would frustrate me.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I remember when I left the show, like people, because I had friends on SNL, and when they leave the show, they get deals and all these things, right? And then I remember one time I waited in this long line with Ike Barinholtz, and we're auditioning. It was like a cattle call.
Really?
Yeah, and we were like, this is it. This is what we get. Nothing. We got nothing.
It did seem like we sort of joke like there's this curse, but it really wasn't a curse. It wasn't so much that as that we had, I'm going to say it, Salzman did not allow for us to go forward and expand the show. We, the timing was not great when, YouTube wasn't really happening to the degree that propelled people forward, but also he did not have us making Stewart films, Lorraine movies. That should have been happening. There's so many, we couldn't even go off during, and go do a guest star on something.
Wow.
I don't know how many times I begged, I had offers and things, and they're trying to say, this is good for the show.
Yeah.
You can work around me.
Like
you
merch
can do that.
too. No merch.
Exactly.
Yeah,
These things, all that stuff is shut down, and that's, you got to spend money to make money.
No billboards.
No billboards, no nothing. We
Nothing.
certainly didn't have Fox's support.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
always joked that we were the bastard child of Fox, and we were.
Yeah.
You know, so those things, it crushed us, and it did not propel us the way that it really could. I still have people saying, "Where's a Lorraine movie?" And honestly,
Yeah.
God, I fucking should, because I own that bitch.
Yeah,
I still have that contract in my garage.
Oh, so you in your contract?
I own Lorraine.
Wow.
I own the three that I auditioned with.
And I just want to say, and this is the part where, and listen, I'm
Debra, you don't have to find it. I mean, it's
Like 20 minutes.
yeah.
I've been described as bitter.
If your penis isn't working, you gotta use Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Choo choo. Blue Chew. Guys, I mean, I'm 53 and I sometimes get what?
What?
Soft.
Exactly, dude.
Wow, dude.
I don't like the way you said it, but exactly.
That's true.
And when I get soft, what do I do, Jaime?
You take a Blue Chew.
Exactly. And what does that happen? What happens?
You get harder than a rock in a solid hill.
Yeah, that's right. You get harder than a rock than a solid hill. Guys, be ready when she needs it, and you get your first month of Blue Chew free, guys. First month. Great sex is a few clicks away. Sign up at BlueChew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, Jaime, you receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made, guess where, Jaime?
In the USA.
And prepared and shipped directly to your door.
The best part is all done online, Bobby, and that means like no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in the line at the pharmacy.
Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use our promo code BELLY. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code BELLY. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for
sponsoring the podcast. Debra, you don't have to find it. I mean, it's
like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I've been described as bitter, and I hate that word because I just, but I guess maybe that is what it is. Because, I sat back and I went, Jesus, the people that really built the show made it, and now it's like, and no disrespect to them, but Ike Barinholtz, Key and Peele, and I'm like, that show was built by this nucleus. And I'm just like, I don't get it. It's a head scratcher. I don't get it.
But that's also could have to do with where technology was at the time too. Like I say, YouTube coming in.
If TikTok
YouTube
was
changed-
around
exactly
during Mad, we were the biggest fucking thing.
Right. And like, just on the other side, age-wise too, it's like that 10 years is a huge difference in terms of who's going to pay any attention to me on a TikTok or YouTube when those things are starting.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, I have, aside from, yes, these people are multi-talented and deserve what is happening to them. But I think that it had a lot to do with the technology that was in place at a certain time. And sadly, we just...
Right. No, I get it.
We were before it. We just have like videotape fuzzy bits on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Debra,
and
stop.
not even those anymore, but because
Yeah.
you would get maybe a couple of seasons on a DVD collection or something like that, and then not at all. And then
What was
but
that?
but here's
Stupid
what's
and not at all.
Debra, put your phone away.
Shut up.
Okay.
But here's what's surreal though.
Okay.
Here's what's surreal though, and we were talking about this outside before we started. It's like, because I'm doing these stand-up clips now, I had two young kids say to me, I was in Detroit, I'm going down the escalator. This one kid couldn't have been no more than 18, and he goes, "You're the TikTok guy." Like I just started this shit. And another kid.
And you know what you say to that, Aries? Thank you.
Of course.
No, that's not what you say.
What did I say?
I'm sure it's not thank you.
No, trust me, it really was.
I've been around. You know what I mean?
No. I said thank you, but I'm just going to Mo's point.
It felt like I was going to go into something that was going to be uncomfortable.
No, not at all. But to Mo's point, had we had the TikToks and the all that shit,
oh my God,
I think it might have made a difference.
It would have been a huge difference.
Yeah.
Do you hate that?
Here's an example.
No, I mean, I listen. I'm a dinosaur. I don't come from that era, but I'm realizing you need that shit.
Yeah,
and I hate doing it. Like, I wish I didn't have to do any of it.
Here's something weird about TikTok and that whole world. Like, okay, so every Halloween it comes around, people start sending, pictures. They're dressed as Stuart and Doreen, things, and Lorraine. And that's always been great. And now what happens on TikTok is these people dress like my characters, and they've got millions of views. and they're making more than I probably made in the 6 seasons I was on MADtv.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But this year, I just said, what would happen if OG Doreen did a video on TikTok?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Because
Did you do it?
So I did it.
Yeah.
Most people, I'm going to go 50% thought that I was an impersonator, telling me that that's pretty good. That's a pretty good Doreen.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the people that did, it's me, and like, oh my God, they went crazy. Like, you raised me. Like, people were emotional.
Yeah.
It was really something to like, tell us more, give us more, give us more. So I'm like, okay, because I ended up getting like 100,000 followers off of doing Doreen.
Well, then you keep doing it. Why did you Lorraine?
I was, and I fucking did, and they get nothing. So what do I do? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's almost like
Because-
that world doesn't want me to do it. They want to do it.
Can I say what it is?
Tell me what it is.
Aries probably knows, right? When things go viral, right? You have to put out 1,000 clips, right? For one thing to go viral, right? Like
That's why I say I hate doing this.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Well, I started doing TikTok every day. I would do lives. I started to play the game.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, I just got 100,000 followers. I'm going to see what happens because I could use a check.
Yeah.
And nothing happened.
Keep doing it.
It was just like, well, you all told me to tell a story or tell stories, and so I did that. I did exactly because I'm a caterer. God damn it, I give people what they want.
Yeah.
I do. Like,
Yeah. I mean, look at her. Look at her. Yeah. Wow. Before you guys came here, we ranked ourselves. What would you rank yourself sexually, you think?
oh,
What?
Wait.
No, it wasn't sexually.
What is it?
It was just physical appearance.
A physical appearance. That's
Not
what I meant.
personality. You said
yeah.
sexually.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Sexually
Physical
is-
appearance.
from back in the day.
No, from now. I mean, just in general.
He wants to know what you guys would rate him now. He's curious.
No, I'm not. No, that's no. Wait. Gilbert, fuck you, dude. I wasn't doing.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There's a.
Oh, I want you to rate me.
Oh, no.
I want you to
I'm going to rate you. But
Hey, I'm going to rate you.
Okay, hold up,
All
though.
right.
But in my defense, let me say this, and I hope you pull it up. Me now, I'm not what I used to be.
No
But-
shit.
But hold up. Yo, hold up.
Duh.
Hold up, though. Listen, I think it was season.
Yeah.
I think it was season 5 when they show our intros.
Yeah.
With the black and white stills.
Yeah.
You can't tell me I'm not a sexy motherfucker, boy. Pull them goddamn.
Yeah,
pull that out.
with makeup and
Nah, bruh. Nah, man. I had the Eddie Murphy twist. The
Yeah, that
fucking.
was good.
Oh, it was the way that shadow hit me.
Aries, you in the wild.
That was a
bueno.
great. That was those were really good.
Oh.
That was.
Oh, really?
Season 5.
I was
Season 5.
that dude.
Those
man.
were good.
They were.
They were really good.
Let me tell you something. The 90s for me, pussy wise, I put up Will Chamberlain numbers. I put up Will Chamberlain numbers, son.
Do you know when I first got hired on MADtv
Yeah.
and they brought? Oh God! See,
Here we
look
go.
at those are beautiful.
Wow, beautiful. I want to
but-
see Aries. Hold on. Let's get to Aries.
I come after Will.
Gilbert.
Those are so pretty.
Yeah.
I just love them. I remember loving them. Still do. They're
Phil Lamar.
gorgeous.
Oh, I love Phil.
And we do comedy.
Oh, no, I'm next.
You're next.
Oh, no, after Will.
Will.
Look at that.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh, yep.
Come on, man.
Really nice.
Come on, man.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah, God damn
Hey,
it.
I felt something. Wow. It was deception, but I felt it.
Debra.
Look at Debra. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Sexy.
So, Mo, rank yourself. You think? Should we rank Mo?
No shit.
I think
No,
I think you're a 9.
Now?
Yeah.
No,
What?
I'm just saying in general.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
oh.
Throughout your life, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, why not?
Also, your
why not a
age
10?
is equated into it and stuff like that.
But how
you know?
come not 10?
Yeah.
Come on, Bobby.
Because I rate myself
Thank you. That's
a
I don't
4.
I was going to give you a strong 5.
That hurts so bad.
Strong 5.
Wow.
That means you almost leaning into 6.
Oh, strong.
Strong
Can you
5.
just for old time's sake give me a 6?
Your toe is on 6, but not your body.
Okay, that's fair enough. Aries, what do you rank yourself?
Now,
Yeah. No, just in general.
with the swagger and the confidence.
No, that only physical. We're not going with swagger and confidence, bro.
Oh, naked, I look like Esther Roll.
What's Esther Roll?
The mother from Good Times.
Oh, yeah. You do? Yeah. Naked?
Oh.
Yeah. It's good or bad?
Oh, it's horrendous.
It's horrendous? Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Not the face, the body.
Body.
Wow, you do. Yeah. So what do you rank yourself here?
I don't know, about 6.5, 7.
Interesting. Deborah?
I don't play games like that.
Oh, I see.
You're
first of all, you're 9.
No, I don't play games like that because it's bullshit. Number one. Number two, you either love yourself or you don't.
Oh, here we go.
Let me redirect my energy.
Yeah, we went from a silly game to seriousness. Okay.
No, I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
I'm just
you
keeping
keep
it real.
Mama.
But that's also what women do at a certain age too. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we leave that field.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like exactly what you say. That
I called you mama. I'm sorry.
we give
No,
zero
it's okay.
fucks about
It's
that.
good, yeah, I zero fucks given.
Zero fucks about that.
I'm like,
It was just a silly game.
it's very
Let
silly.
me be honest.
It's a little
It was too
silly.
So let me be honest.
Okay, I'm a 10.
There's been
I'm a
many-
10.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a fucking
you're a
10.
You're a 10.
Fuck yeah, you
You're
are.
damn right. I'm a fucking 10 because I'm alive.
Yeah.
There's been many people that ask me, yo, what's Debra like? Yo, like, 'cause y'all seem like y'all kind of, and I go, yo, she's my sister. I mean, we never did anything, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wanted to bang her.
But the thing is, remember we did that shit? I came up to Aries and I said, yo, Aries, at the end of the show, let's make it seem like there's more going on between us. Now, we built the story. So at the end of each show, one time it was all love, love, love. And then we started building tension. And then we started coming to separate. People were like, what the fuck is going on? At the end of the show.
What?
You don't remember?
Wow.
Because I was like, because everyone kept asking Aries, I was like, let's build a story where there's something going on. Like at the end of the show.
The climax was when we French kissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dick was hard.
Oh shit.
Because I was like, we would stand next to each other and I would rub him a certain way or whatever. Or when the audience was clapping and the music was playing, we would be away from each other, be away from the cast, just talking to each other. And people were like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you, man. And we all know, in terms of comedic chemistry, some of our dance partners were better than others. It's like, I love working with Will because I felt like me and Will bang like that. Me and Debra, me and Mo. And yeah, I worked with Nicole. I worked with Alex. I worked with Michael. But I never felt like we danced the perfect dance comedically together like with these people, with these guys.
Who did you feel that with? The perfect dance. Who was your person?
Dance. It probably, no offense, but probably the later generation of people.
That's fair.
That's very fair.
Like Flanagan, you know what I mean? I did a lot with her, and Nicole Parker, these types of people, you know. Ike and I did a lot together. Ike Barinholtz and I, But not that I like dancing with you guys. And they were very cosmic dancers.
You and I didn't work a lot together to begin with.
You were my first sketch.
Right.
Do you know what my first sketch was?
No.
You were Chris Tucker and I was Jackie Chan.
That's right.
Was it the same buddy?
And also Will was Lance Bass, I think, or something. Yeah. What's this?
No, what's this?
Is that not?
No, it was where I looked like Chris, and I was Chris. I was Chris Tucker.
That was 7 Buddy Cops, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely.
I think it
7
was
Buddy
because
Cops.
I actually worked with the actual Jackie Chan as Chris Tucker.
Yeah. That's why I pooed in Dick Blasucci's office because of that sketch.
Jesus.
Because
I actually did a sketch with Jackie
Because
Chan
I wrote
as
Dick
Chris Tucker.
Blasucci a letter, and I go, "Dear Dick, right? I'm a huge fan of Jackie Chan. I don't even have to have a line, right? Just put me in the background. I just want to meet him." Then I'm watching Mad one day, and he's on it with you. Right, and the next day at work, I pooed in his office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you
Just
get.
put your foot down.
Yeah, you're right. Is that it?
No, that's not the sketch.
not the
It was
one.
I don't think it's even
sketch
out
with
there.
No, it's
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah. This is exactly what it is. Wow. Yeah, that was it. That was my first sketch. My first live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to see it. Thank you. Yeah, that was it. And you know what? You made me feel very comfortable that day. You were very positive. I've always loved you.
I've always loved you too. And my thing was this, I could tell you were nervous and you just needed someone to know that you were on your corner. If you're on this show, you fucking belong here. And that was my motto. If you're on this show, you fucking belong here and you have every right
Tell
to
him
feel
that.
comfortable.
Tell that-
but
tell that to
also
Scott,
as a
right?
woman, I wanted to nurture you because I just wanted to feel like, you were okay on and off the set.
Yeah.
I felt the same about you.
You're so nice to me, Mo.
you
Oh
were
my
just-
God,
I
that's why you're
remember-
always my forever person.
I remember one time, just behind the sets, and you were so nervous It probably was alive, and you were just so nervous. And I'm like, do you know how lucky we are? We get to go out and make these people laugh. That's why you're here, and that's all you have to do. But you were terrified.
Yeah.
You were having a bad moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
My confidence came after you guys left when I was like, I became you guys.
This is probably why you felt more towards, the Flanagans and
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah, that's when I felt my confidence. Because like,
Yeah.
I'm the old guy now, and
Yeah.
But like,
But it's nice to have people like Mo be able to, and Aries to be able to pass, eventually pass
not
that
Aries, not Aries.
baton.
Did you guys sense the tension between Bobby and Aries?
No.
No. Oh.
yeah, there was no communication.
Yeah,
It was all friction.
yeah, but it wasn't even like it wasn't even like I went to somebody and said, "Man, it's fucking Bobby Lee." I just felt how I felt, and I just kept it
I
to
get it,
myself.
dude. I get it, and I didn't know how I felt.
And let me tell you something. Had he said something to me, he and I would have had a talk. He and I would have had a talk.
Yeah, I wish-
Very friendly and caring, but I love him, and I know he has the capacity to love others.
I love you so much, dude. I really do.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I
that
love you so much.
people think my because of my exterior, and I'll take some of the blame, partly of
Please,
because of some of the things I say.
take most of the blame.
Because of some of the things I say, I know my mouth is my biggest attribute, but I also know it's my biggest detriment.
Yeah.
So, but it's like when you really get to know me.
Yeah.
Dude, come on, man. I ain't that.
I think
that
I'm
nigga.
the only one on MADtv that's ever seen Aries cry.
Oh, no, I've seen him cry.
Oh, you have?
You've cried?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Okay.
Dude, I love Sex in the City. You know I'm vulnerable, man. You know I'm.
Yeah.
You know I'm.
So you cry?
Fuck you, Bobby.
No. What you cry? What you? Fuck you, man. What you cry about? What you cry about? My little baby boy. What you cry about?
Listen, man. Listen. When you feel close to people,
Yeah.
and you feel like you can let your guard down, you let it go.
Yeah.
But do you remember what he cried about?
I'm trying to think, yeah.
I do, but that's not up to me
Is that
to say.
me?
Yeah.
You
Who the
play-
fuck else you think that is?
You play a lot of women in this show.
I know. They didn't know what else to do with it.
So did I once Debra left.
Oh yeah.
I played all the black women.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So why you cry, baby? Do you remember at all?
I don't.
Yeah,
I do, but it's
Yeah.
that's not up to me to say.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was
It was tender.
no, it was out of a frustration and an anger and feeling.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on.
Yeah, listen, dude, I just feel
Can I
like
just say that when that shit was happening is when I came on.
what?
When all that stuff was happening,
Oh.
right? And I came into the show with that. Right? And so I could feel it. I didn't know what any of the information was.
Yeah.
Because at the time I thought it was me.
Oh.
Yeah, at the time I was
wow.
like, there's something going on. It doesn't feel right, right? And only later then I was like, oh, I put everything together. I go, oh, I came in the wrong time.
Shoot.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, it was just weird, and we can't talk about it. But yeah, so I understand what it is, and you know what? I would have cried too.
Because it affected everything.
Yeah, it affected everything from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I felt it. It was really weird.
Like these young kids say now, I'm gonna give you your flowers. I just felt like, God damn, man. I'm not getting my flowers, man.
You have your flower.
Yeah,
Listen to me. Listen to me, Aries. We're the luckiest people on this planet.
we are. When you put it in perspective,
That's what you
Then
have
Take
put
a
it in
deep
perspective
breath.
and keep it in perspective. Then put it in perspective and keep it in perspective.
You know, in AA, right, there's a term, wear a new pair of glasses. Just look at it in a certain way, right? Because, you know what I mean? What our brains are thinking isn't who we really are, right? It's the observer that's observing the thinking is who we really are.
Yeah.
Okay?
And always remember this too. Whatever you focus on increases.
well, I've been focusing a long time waiting for some shit to
Well,
increase.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you focus on increases. So be careful and full of care what you focus on, bro.
Yeah, also, I'm sorry, dude. I played the Columbus Funny Bone recently. Were you just there?
Yeah, this weekend.
Exactly, right? That's an A room.
Yeah,
You sold good tickets?
sold out.
Fuck you then.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Bobby.
Fuck you, dog. Thank you, mama. Wear a new pair of glasses, guy.
Yep.
Right? And don't
Listen,
stick your
man,
tongue out at me, dude.
listen.
Yeah.
I just turned 50. I just got these.
Yeah.
I wear glasses
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're all. We live better than 99.9% of people.
No one's disagreeing with that. But in your heart at night, when you lay your head down on that pillow, and you say to yourself, I know I deserve more.
No, that's what you say.
That's what you say.
That's what you say.
We don't think that. I never think of bad.
I go in the
I think Aries deserves more in my mind. You know, when I'm about to go to bed.
You don't think that?
Yeah, I don't think that about you.
Based on your level of talent.
Yes, I will admit I wonder why it went a certain way. I have accepted it. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I stop doing and being and having the talent that I have, but there's a certain level of acceptance that after fucking decades, you have to just go, this is my journey. This is what my journey is going to be, not what I thought it was going to be. And look, I've had some crazy shit happen in my life that I certainly did not think was going to be part, but that's my journey. And here's the thing. I'm a resilient mofo. Motherfucker.
Yeah, what's up?
So that's my journey.
Yeah.
Do I have this big Hollywood career? I do not. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know that that's what I want anymore. I'd like some money, but what I'm ending up with is a different kind of richness.
Because you're wealthy.
And now, have I had to choose that in order to have that glass half full? Perhaps. Perhaps I have. But my glass is half full because I see where I've arrived. And that is that I'm a resilient motherfucker. You come at me with anything, I'm right there, man. Whether it's good, bad, ugly, fascism, you come the fuck. But I'm right there. I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm strong. Without a bag of cash.
Because you know where your real wealth comes from.
I do.
And it is a life lesson. It is a life lesson.
Yeah.
I never felt like anybody owed me shit. For me, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And
amen.
For me, it was like, well, what the fuck do I want to do with my life? Not what a business or career is. I don't call myself having a career. I don't have a career. I have creative opportunities that I can say yes to or no to. Bottom line, which is why you don't see me on camera a lot. I fucking tatted my fucking self up because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do what I love to do. And the door's open for me in terms of voiceover.
I'm going to start tatting myself up.
I think some neck tattoos would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
maybe
one.
a teardrop. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay. Calm down.
Yeah. How do you feel now, Aries?
You know,
You've done well, Aries.
And allow what to come.
Hold on, but I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy to shit on what y'all saying because I get where you're coming from. But that
wait, what did she say?
About
in a nutshell, tell me. I don't think you get it.
No, I absolutely get it. I hear it.
Well, then tell me what it is.
About being satisfied within your own journey, and this is what your journey is. And
hallelujah.
Right.
Yeah. So,
but what I'm saying is, that sounds good.
No, it doesn't sound good. It is good. She's living that truth.
What is missing? What do you want? Because I know you have money. I saw what you rolled up in. I'm driving a Fiat from 2011.
And I'm driving a fucking base model Chevy motherfucking Spark. Roll your windows up, bitch. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where you come from? I live in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Don't tell me shit. And I'm happier than a motherfucker with a mansion. Don't tell me shit about your life.
I want to be the motherfucker with the mansion.
No.
Why? How many rooms do you need?
It's just always been my dream since a kid that I want to be that dude. I want to be as big as Kevin Hart.
But you are that dude. My thing is,
in terms of talent and ability,
right? But
my pockets don't show that.
But you know what? Your equation, I get it. But your equation you'll never be satisfied. I'm just going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be real.
Hold on.
No.
What's the number?
Stop.
What's the number?
Your
What's the
equation
satisfaction
will
number?
never be satisfied. Why? Because some other motherfucker will come along that'll take and blow the world up, and you'll want to be that. And then some other motherfucker will come around and have as talented as you or possibly more, and then you're going to get upset. Because again, you focus on everything that is not you.
Hold
and
up.
everything you want.
Wait a minute.
But not what's in your present space.
No, listen, I hear you, but what I'm just saying is, when I go to comedy clubs, and listen, I'm not saying this is me saying this. I'm telling you what people have said to me. And they go, yo, man, you one of the GOATs. Yo, you a legend. And I go in my mind, no, stop. Eddie Murphy's a legend. Richard Pryor is a legend.
Right.
Dave
but then
Chappelle.
you stop. No,
I'm
and
not
the reason
them.
that shut you off is because if they tell you that, shut the fuck up, listen to what they're saying, and accept it.
Well, I do kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
But listen.
you always have, no, Aries, because you always have some shit after that to say, no, that's not yours. Hey,
This little
But what I'm saying is, it's hard for me when I hear that and they go, yo, you top 5, you up there with Cat Williams, Dave Chappelle, and I'm just going,
Yeah.
if my talent is that,
Aries.
then why?
Aries.
Aries, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
If tomorrow you got that mansion and that big bag of cash, you think a switch is just gonna flip on for you, and that you'll automatically be, this is what I deserve, and I'm a happy man today. If tomorrow that happened for you.
From that aspect of having it?
Let's say you said, okay, you want your flowers, you're the GOAT, you've dreamt of this mansion your whole life.
Yeah.
If by midnight you move into that mansion of your dreams and you get everything you've ever dreamt about, the money, the bag, the mansion, whatever it is, do you think that you could sit there and be like, okay, I got it, I am fulfilled, I am happy?
I would be happy if I got that plus the things that really matter.
What are the things that really matter?
I'm not a great father to my kids.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
God,
getting
my
somewhere.
heart just exploded.
So I want to tighten up my relationship with my son.
Oof, do that, and maybe the mansion will follow.
And as much as I love the woman who I want to marry for the 3rd time, I cheat.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck other women.
Yeah.
So I have a problem.
So you have holes in your body
Yeah.
that not a mansion or a bag of cash will ever fill.
Whoa, wait. If I'm going to fuck up, let me fuck up with the mansion. But not saying I want to fuck up. I'm just simply saying that exterior shit, that's what I've dreamt about. That's what I want. Now, if I got it tomorrow, that part I could check off the list and go, I got it. But I still would need that other shit to be in place too.
Which one can you control?
Yeah.
Why not both?
You can't control both.
Why not both?
How you won't answer that? Do you see?
Which
Mo,
one can
ask
you-
it again.
Well,
Which one can you control?
The surface answer.
Or your relationship?
The surface answer is the relationship.
All right then.
That's not a surface.
But listen,
that's what's real.
My manager used to say to me, "You want
If you ever do this again, I swear to God,
What?
just like your hand toward, you're doing some sorcery.
No.
Okay, all right.
His quote was,
I have it too, dude.
His quote was always, you want to be rich, you want to be right. Because very rarely in this business can you be both. And I don't subscribe to that. I think you can be rich and right.
No.
Is it a harder path? Dave Chappelle is rich and right. He does whatever he wants.
But that's
says
Dave
whatever he
Chappelle.
wants.
But Dave Chappelle doesn't have the same circumstances. So when you tell me, hey, he's fucking other women, hey, he doesn't have a great relationship with his kids, then come to me, then step to me.
Hold on for a
But
minute.
you are, no.
Okay.
You're telling me you have an opportunity, that you can create an opportunity to be wealthy first here and then see it on the outside. You're trying to get it both at the same time. You're never going to be rich out there. You know why, motherfucker?
'Cause you ain't rich here.
No, right, because you're bankrupt. You're bankrupt, Aries. Aries, you're bankrupt.
That's a great.
But my thing is
that's
this.
a great chapter in a book.
No, it's the real. Brother,
You're
I
spiritually
love
bankrupt.
you. You are bankrupt. And my thing is this. You don't have to be. I know you. You're a good man. If you want to be a good father, continue being a good man. I know you, Aries, so don't fuck with me because right now I'm serious.
All right,
and I'm
don't
a
get
little
emotional.
pissed off.
No.
I'm a little pissed off. You're a good man. You have.
Sometimes too good.
You can find out.
He's okay.
You can.
He's an okay man.
No, but
Okay.
it's not. This shit is real.
No, but let me tell you something. Listen.
Don't go for the outside shit It won't make you happy. And thank you for bringing that up. You can be a good father right now.
The things that
you can be a good man to your wife right now.
Well, wait a minute now. What I'm not going to do is sit here and completely shit on her. All I'm simply saying is this is a two-sided affair. So what I'm saying is this. Yes, I've done my shit, but she ain't fucking innocent. And one might say, well, why even be in that toxic situation? I don't know, but love is what it is. We got a chemistry and a thing that when we write, we write. But when we not, we not.
But couldn't you argue that you just focus on keeping your side of the street clean? Like, there's nothing you can do to control a partner, even if you have been together for a really long time.
Amen.
And marriage is not perfect. Like they can't be. You know what I'm saying? It's like the ocean and tides. They go out, they come back in, but you still stay focused on it. It's not always going to be that fire.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just all farts, and
and sometimes you just got to grow the fuck up.
I hear you.
You got to be a man who continues to grow the fuck up.
I hear you, but
because I know your potential.
For the people that I love and that I care about, I'll give you my last fucking dime. And Lord knows I have. And I mean, I've broken bread so many times and felt like I've either been not appreciated for it or taken advantage of it. So there's a part of me that, I'm angry. I'm fucking
You have a right, but you know what? That's why you take that anger and make sure it's not put in places where it doesn't belong. Because when life hands you shit, brother love, you are minerals. And when you put shit and minerals together, you can grow fertilizer and grow more than you've ever thought you could grow.
plant a radish.
Don't do that.
But my thing is this. Thank you, and thank you, because those are the things you can't control. You can't control whether you get a mansion or not. So you could be chasing your tail. You never want to outrun the spaces you can take care of as a man in order to run to keep up with shit that you don't have that is a dream. Let it go for now. Take care of the reality and trust that whatever is meant to come will come. Because who knows? The man you grow into, like Mo, you may decide, I don't even know if I want that anymore. Because I found that my relationship with my son, my relationship with my children, you may not know that, Aries, until you start moving in that direction. You know what I'm saying? That's how you grow yourself. You better know yourself.
I want to remind everybody this is a comedy podcast.
I think this isn't quite the same. This isn't quite the same at all. But, Bobby and I were together for a decade.
Yeah.
And we were stuck in this small, tight, 2-bedroom apartment that, Mo, you were in.
Yeah.
And his career wasn't going well. What the fuck was I doing with my life?
Dude, bro, so when Hangover, right? And I called my agent, can I audition for that part, the Ken Jeong part? The Hangover, they go, we don't really want to see him. They wouldn't,
Right.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let me audition.
Not for Crazy Rich Asians.
Not for Crazy Rich.
Not for Hangover.
The interview.
Not the interview when he could have played like Kim Jong.
Yeah, they called and they go, we don't want to see him.
Right. So
they wouldn't even let me in the room. So my point is that I feel what you're saying, right? Because I'm a very funny guy. I'm as funny as those guys. I know their talent levels. I'm very good. You know what I mean? But that's my reality, and I just kind of shifted into things that I can control.
But what I found,
which is this podcast. Wait, go ahead.
The most interesting thing was that we were so sure, because we were going through personal stuff, relationship stuff, and we were so sure that the moment that we moved in to a big house in a nice neighborhood with a yard for our dogs, that somehow magically our relationship would be saved. And the moment we got exactly what we fantasized for years about, our relationship unraveled. And it's all of this to say, you think you want it so bad and that's going to be your salvation. But the moment you get there, there are other things that were far more important that you weren't willing to address along the way. Amen. And that's what we failed to do as a couple. And it's just a testament to, you think you want it till you get there. And I think that for now, you've had such an exceptional journey that is far from over, that there is so much work to be done. And if you just maybe focus on getting all of those things done, your kids most importantly, I think that you can have it all. You can be rich and right. And it's not over. And that was my 2 cents.
Thank you. It's more than 2 cents. That was $1 million worth.
Thank you, Debra.
Yeah. And can I say one last thing? May I say one last thing?
Yes.
Okay. Is that television film, it doesn't do what you think it does anymore. It's dead.
Well, it's not like
what I'm saying, let me talk. It's my show. All right? You're a little sad little creature, aren't you? Oh, my little broken little sad creature. Oh, my God. I just want to curdle you. Not a cuddle.
God.
Yeah, whatever.
Curdle
I want to
this.
churn you, dude. Like a butter. Like butter, dude. You know what I mean?
No Diddy.
And yeah. But my point is this: it's dead. Like I know dudes in my life that are series regular on a couple of shows. No one knows their name. They don't make any money, right?
They don't make any money?
They make
Series regular?
they don't make what they make less than what we made on Mad, which was the lowest that you can make.
What'd you make?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
$4,000 an episode.
Yeah. What'd you end up at? I'm curious. I'm
45.
genuine. I'm actually genuinely
Can I ask you a
curious.
question first?
Yeah.
What'd you end up at?
15.
Great.
What'd you end up at?
20.
Fuck my life.
You ended up at 20?
I ended up at 15. And they
You ended up at 20?
and said, you're done.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Even though when I went beyond the contract, they're like,
What did
they're
you
not
end up?
going.
Bobby, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bobby?
You ended up at 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Michael got 20.
See what I'm talking about?
Michael. Yeah.
Does it burn? My little
Goddamn
creature?
right it does.
My little broken creature. Are you sad? A little
I
dumpling?
mean, it's just numbers.
Yeah, they're just numbers, dude. Yeah. I don't
In
know
comparison to
why.
my life, they're just numbers.
I don't know why they just my agents just did it. I don't know. I didn't ask for it.
Really?
Well, I remember there was a point in time where they didn't even.
You didn't even have to try?
Bobby, stop. Bobby, stop.
What's it like not having to try? Oh, Bobby, do tell us. What's that like to not have to try, where they just hand you things?
It was years later when you left. It was my 7th and 8th year. You were long gone.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? That's all. It's called
And I haven't seen that
Inflation.
kind of
What?
money
what?
since.
Inflation. Thank you.
And now,
And my thing is
and
this.
shit has
shit
gone way
happens.
down now.
And you know what? Good for you.
Thank you so
Good
much,
for you,
Debra. Give me a high five.
Absolutely.
I didn't
Thank
say
you.
I was
Amen.
unhappy.
No,
for it.
not you. I'm just saying for me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just going, good for you.
Yeah.
Well, it should have,
That's
but
just right.
things should keep going up from there. Unfortunately, they've gone way down. I don't know about the rest of you, but yeah, like it's so funny.
It's
like,
gone
even though-
down.
Yeah,
way down.
way down.
What I'm saying is that what you think, it's not, what, you get a lead in the movie?
Well, it's not like I'm sitting back.
Nothing's gonna happen.
It's not like I'm sitting back waiting for something.
Yeah.
I'm putting some shit together myself.
I'm going to tell you something right now. The last thing, because it's my show. Can I just say one last thing?
Yes.
So one day I was watching, I was at the Laugh Factory, and I ran into Mary Lynn Rice Cub.
Oh yeah.
And she goes, "Can you?" So I brought her to the Comedy Store, and I introduced the talent coordinator, Mary Lynn. And I go, "You're on TV shows. Why do you want to do stand up?" She goes, "This is the future." I go, "What do you mean?" It's like, I want to build my own franchise. You know what I mean? Because being, you know what I mean, going through these, what do you call it, roadblocks, and these people that make decisions for you, one day my time is going to be up, and I want to have my own thing I can control, right? And she kind of opened my mind up to like, you know what? I think the path that I'm in is probably the right one.
That's really, it's like with my management, I've said to them, I'm not going to take certain things just to go work. I would rather, if I'm going to die, if I'm going to disappear in this business, which is sort of happening with Hollywood, and that's fine. But you know what remains is the Mo Collins that I built, right? I would rather just not work and let the things that I've done that I made a name for myself with live, whether it's MADtv stuff or Parks and Recreation. Yeah. That Mo Collins will live forever. I'd rather just let that live and go away than go on and do some, just non-character thing, some guest star that's nothing, or a co-star or something where, sure, I'll get, $1,000 check or something, $2,000, but I don't want to do that and disappear like that, because even though you show up in those little ways, they're like, that's that Mo Collins. I don't want that. I'd rather die and just let the things that I did that are my brand or whatever, I want those to be my legacy.
You've had a great legacy.
Yeah, I
Mad,
have.
Right?
I have.
You're in Parks and Rec. The
Totally.
Walking Dead show.
I'm
Those are
totally-
huge things.
No, believe
More
me,
than
like,
I've ever done.
I
More
am-
than I've ever done. And I've
I'm
been in this
so
business
happy
35
with,
years.
I'm completely happy, proud of what I have done. And it's because a lot of the reason it's so great is because of the no's that I did put out there.
Yeah.
No, I will not do that.
Yeah.
Can I just say I love your character on Parks and Joan?
Oh, thanks.
On what?
What show?
Joan. I mean,
Joan
Parks and Rec, but Joan
Calamezzo.
Calamezzo.
Yeah.
She was
You
funny
said
on
Parks
it.
and Jones.
I love your
has
character,
a-
Joan.
This is my sidekick.
He has
right?
a-
Yeah, he didn't
Can
say
I-
shit. Let me just say
great-
something.
Wait,
right?
I'm a
He didn't-
nobody, but-
yeah, hold on a second.
Wait, hold on.
No, you.
I'm a nobody.
I want to
I'm
hear
the-
this, Bobby. I want to fucking hear this.
I'm a nobody. I'm a comedian, but I'm 28, but I love watching this because I grew up watching MADtv. And
Aw,
big
thank
inspiration from everybody.
Thank you.
And you too, Bobby.
My son is older than you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Yeah.
that you were a brand new mom trying to figure out a life in LA.
Yeah.
That's
was-
nuts
baby.
to me.
It was
with
wild.
a baby.
I know, it was wild. He was 2 when I came out.
That's insane.
And those early sometimes I remember like going to pick him up from school or whatever, like, in my Doreen curlers or whatever.
Do you remember Big Hands?
My ex-husband.
Yeah, I call him Big Hands.
I know
remember?
you did.
Yeah. He had
Yeah.
large hands. No, Gilbert, what?
Why are you so excited about
I know.
Just put your hand up, and this is my hand, his hand, like this. You know what I mean?
You should see how big my husband's hands are now. The new one.
Bigger?
Jesus Christ.
What? I like hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I have a thing for hands too, so I
Aries,
get it.
you got somewhere else to be?
No, I was just checking something. I was
What, you got a little click? You know what I mean?
not at all.
A little notification?
Not at all.
Swiping to the left.
Yeah. Wow. You on Raya? What's going on?
Not at all.
All right. Okay, good. What did we learn?
Oh,
Oh, well.
were we supposed to learn
What-
something?
Well, okay, this is where now
Oh, wow.
I was involved.
Hold up, real quick.
Yeah.
Is this almost over?
No.
Oh, because
We end when we land.
No, but I want to do something with Debra before we go. I want to
No,
make sure I.
we'll do that
Okay.
when we fucking do it.
Yes, sir.
All right?
That's a nice.
That's a nice
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the girl above me?
Oh, that was.
Jill Michelle?
Yeah.
Jill Michelle.
Michelle Melian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then is this your last year, Debra?
No.
What season is this?
Season 8, I believe.
Oh, well, that was season 8. Then season
Yeah,
8
I
or
think
season
that's my
7? I
last
thought
year.
that was 7.
Oh, this might be 7 actually.
That
It's not
was 7.
It's 8. It has to be 8.
No, I think that's 7. What does it say?
It says season 8.
It is?
It's season
Okay.
8. Yeah, because
Yeah, that was like my last year.
she came on
Season
my
8
second
was?
year. That Jill Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was your last year.
That was my last.
Last year, Aries?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
was.
No, it
you went
wasn't.
on after me. No.
No.
You did not.
Because you
I
bled
left
in
the
with
season.
the Key and Peele era, the
Oh,
Ike
okay.
era.
Right.
Yeah.
I did not. I was
Yeah.
done.
This is season 7. I wasn't in that fucking
You did the
part.
outro, remember? That day when you told everybody I was leaving.
Wow.
You did the outro.
Okay.
Can you pull up season 9 real quick?
Yeah.
Season 9. Is that season 9?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're there.
You're right.
And then that's Ron Peterson. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Ike and Josh. Wow.
Paul
Vaught.
Paul Vogt.
Paul Vogt. Love
Wow.
him. That's you, Mo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stephanie
And Mike.
Beer.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Mike didn't talk to me for years either. The first couple of years.
Didn't talk to you?
No, at all. I was so scared of him that I would just, if I saw him down the hallway, over at Hollywood Center Studio,
Yeah.
I would turn the other way.
Oh my gosh.
I was just so nervous around him.
Me and Mike had a weird relationship too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
I think I told you he reached out to me. I think I reached out to him on Twitter, and he was like, "Ah, I thought you died," and I was like, "Oh, I thought you had AIDS."
Yeah.
Goes right back to
But what I realized is that's just who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
then I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's just who he is. Silly old Mike. You know what I mean? I did Spling Up Together, and he directed an episode. And it was like, since Mad, I was series regular only on 2 shows. But when he came on direct, it was just, I don't know, I just felt so happy.
Oh.
He was just, we were giggling and
I
yeah.
don't know why he
I
hasn't
love him.
cast me in anything yet.
Because I don't think episodic directors have control in casting.
Okay.
I mean, do they? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
When's the last time you were on screen on anything?
Television or film wise? Because anything,
Either.
I worked on 3 independent projects in the last year to 2 years. But and my thing is this, I'm like Mo. I want to do it because it has heart, it has soul. and I know there's no money involved, but I want to have a creative space that I just say, how can I be of service in this space?
I'll shoot you my script.
And so I'm always open. I don't care what it is. I'm always open to someone says, listen, I have this creative space and I want you a part of it. And I told my agent, I said, I'll never be your moneymaker. I will never be your moneymaker. But if there's somebody who comes along and has a creative space that I feel like I can blend with, all I want to do is tell people stories.
Yeah,
and so that's why voiceover for me has been massive. It's been massive. Money-wise, no. But is it massive in terms of telling stories and being all these things and having a rep in it? Yes.
And I'm a gamer, so when I'm at home, there's been some games where I'm like,
What do you play?
Debra.
Oh, that's
Oh
great.
yeah.
Yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
play?
So
What do you
funny.
play?
You
Aries?
were on what's the zombie game? Days
Gone.
Gone.
What'd you play in that?
And
Call of Duty.
a couple of Call of Duties.
Yeah.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah,
Star
and
Wars
that was the
Jedi
other thing that tripped me
Survivor.
out. It was your likeness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible.
That is not Orlando Jones.
So God of War Ragnarok,
Yep.
Yeah, wow.
Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Yeah.
Wow. You did
I
a lot of
actually
that.
play all those games.
Wow.
I know your agent Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
She's amazing.
She's amazing, yeah.
And I told him, I'm like, so I'm gonna keep living life because life is gonna keep doing what it does. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I do.
Amen, mama.
I have lots of animals too. So I mean,
How many do you have?
20.
What?
22.
Oh my God.
Of what?
Hamsters.
The snakes and stuff?
I have.
Are they crickets?
I have. Well, now I had 6 snakes. I'm down to 1 snake. I had
you're
6
one of
snakes. Now,
those.
snakes. I've had everything from snakes, tarantulas, lizards, frogs, toads. You name it. I have. Yeah, that was a Lizzie.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
something about snakes. Do they recognize you?
They recognize your smell. They don't recognize you.
Really?
So yeah, because right now I have a Mexican black king snake, it's about 5 feet long. Yeah,
Like if
and
it's-
I had 16 tarantulas.
Yeah.
Then went down to 6, and then 2, and then I rehomed them. And I also used to do that with I wrangle scorpions as well.
Do you have regular animals, like regular ones? Like
They
a
are
cat
regular
or-
animals. They are regular animals.
Just accept that.
Yeah.
Just they're exotic animals.
What I'm
but
saying, is, do you have like traditional pets, like a dog or a cat?
all of them are traditional animals and traditional pets. Believe it or
Just
not.
go with it,
They
Bobby.
are because
Go with
there's a huge world out there that
Do you have a dog or a cat?
I also have a dog.
Okay, good.
But there's a huge world out there of people who have exotics, and it's very common in the hobby.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I've been to Hot Topic. I've seen them.
I have
Yeah.
She said she
I have
had
a 210-pound dog.
That's normal.
Is it?
I don't think it is.
Is it a Mastiff?
Dane Mastiff.
Wow.
210 pounds.
When you said 210, I'm like,
When they say they have
that
dogs,
massive.
Bobby.
and then a little pit bull.
You get a little hungry?
Okay. Well, Aries just had a joke. There was a little talking over it. Tell the joke again, please.
And when they mention dogs, you get a little bit hungry.
And that's the show, everybody. A little. My point is, no, I have 4 dogs.
Dude, oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 cats. No,
okay.
I love them like my family.
Yeah.
Okay?
I have a cat too.
Yeah. Do you fight your dogs? How does it feel?
I ain't got no-
How does it feel? Okay.
I
Does it
could
feel like it does?
go there too, Aries. Don't worry, because
Yeah.
I'm working in my head, but I'm like, I couldn't pull it off as the same way you do.
Yeah. Oh, you got another dog eating joke?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's
Yeah,
see your
so-
version. Let's see your version. Please.
Okay, so do you
Oh,
walk
there's
your dog?
Walter.
Oh, did you see that?
I like that
You
one.
walk your dog.
Okay, Mo
Walk.
Collins, your turn next. What's your age?
Oh, please, this is what I'll say this way.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby,
Yeah. You got to do a dog eating joke.
I'm not done. I got one more.
Okay, do it.
I love dogs too, but like you, I can't eat a whole one by myself.
Wow. That's another go ahead. Yeah.
Are you serious? You're gonna ask the white lady?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
That would come back on me so
Oh, yeah.
fast
You're
and hard.
right.
That's not
You're
right.
You're- Okay. Yeah. Mo wrote the one, the second one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with it. Don't get me in
okay.
trouble. God damn it.
Is that your mastiff?
That's Walter, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
His
my
head
God.
his head is bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's huge.
I don't have dogs because I'm scared of them.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Come over and meet Walter. He's the
Terrified.
most docile dog you could possibly
Yeah, his head is bigger than yours, but Aries' head is bigger than his.
Maybe.
Yeah. You have a very big head, huh?
Both.
Are you bringing it?
Which is why it always gets you
Is
in
your
trouble.
no, honestly, let's be honest. Your dick big?
Not at all. I'm girthy though.
Oh God.
Like a spam can.
There's just things you don't want to know.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's girthy.
Like the kind of Pringles can.
Okay.
Not the whole one, but the.
Oh, the little one? The little Pringle, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That
like.
seems like it hurts.
Nah.
Okay.
Has everyone here seen your friend
Who?
down below?
Toki the
Toki
Dum
I know
Dum?
you've seen it in Vegas.
No, let me ask you something. Oh my, one time.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, in Vegas. Holy shit. That was insane.
That trip.
Ike had to drag me by my hair through 2 casinos because I had my penis out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So many
Fucking the
moments.
hotel room. Yeah. I was just being dragged like this. It was crazy.
You relapse?
Yeah.
When I relapsed, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that trip started with you sitting next to me on the airplane and you pulled out a baggie of all kinds of
Yeah,
pretty
that's
pills.
right. Do you remember that?
And I'm like, Bobby.
Yeah.
Hide that. No, put
Yeah.
that away. Like, I got terrified.
I got in trouble because remember the Strokes played? So the Strokes, they get banned.
Yeah.
And so I heard a week later that Drew Barrymore was dating the drummer, and she was mad at me because he almost overdosed because of the drugs I had in my fucking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd be
Because
mad
she
too.
came to the set and she was not happy.
Yeah.
She came to watch the band.
Yeah. I had a big bowl of just
God.
drugs in my
Oh my
dressing,
God.
Oh
dressing
my
room.
God.
Yeah. It was bad. But anyway, let's talk about the good times. Do a funny giggle like that, please.
Do what?
Yeah.
Funny
well, we
giggle.
just did. We all did improv. You were funny.
Aries.
Yeah, Aries. Stop. Everyone quiet. Aries,
Do us a gig
please.
on Aries.
Aries, please.
I'm too cool.
Aries.
No. You got Aries. You gotta do it, dude. Yeah.
That's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's what I want to do something with Debra real quick.
Okay.
Because I was so envious of this.
Okay.
Remember when they did the Soprano sketch on Mad, and you did that kick-ass Dr. Melfi, and then Will did Tony? I was such a Sopranos fan
I
that
know.
I never could do a Tony Soprano. So now I think I've mastered it.
Okay.
So I want you to be Dr. Melfi.
Okay.
So, Tony, when you walk in here, what are you bringing with you inside of you?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You gotta be fucking serious. I deal with the problems with my kids, no matter what AJ and Carl. And now you're gonna give it to me. I get it from my fucking sister Janice and Uncle June and Johnny Shack. I'm telling you what the fuck it is. Jesus fucking Christ.
But why do you have so much anger in you right now?
It's got nothing to do with anger. It's all the pent up emotion from all the shit that I went through with my mother. My father she fucking drove him crazy. Xanax, pills, almost fucking suicide.
I'm Connie Chung.
Wow, Bobby. So good.
That was
Good, right?
brilliant.
Pretty good.
That was brilliant.
Pretty good.
That was
Yeah,
that was more than pretty good. That was pretty spot
real
on.
spot on, dude.
That was real spot on.
What other impressions did we not know about that you've been working on?
Oh, but his Denzel is
No, stop. I stopped doing that.
Why?
okay. But his Denzel
Because of a brother named C. King. He shut it down.
really
His Denzel.
I don't
like
know
Frank
C.
Caliano's Madden.
okay.
It
I
just
see.
was on lock.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I like your Shaq impression.
Son's not dominate 24-10. He's a 24-10. That's barbecue chicken. You got dominated that big man. House, I know, man.
That's great. Mo, do you have any impressions? Yeah, I was never one. I just don't know how to
I
do
did
it.
a shit ton on Mad TV.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not like I left the show and went, I'm going to continue coming up with impressions. You know, but I did them.
I do a black lady because I got it from Aries.
Yeah.
I do a black lady Al Pacino.
Oh, no, we'd love to hear it.
Black Lady Al Pacino?
Yeah. So, Aries. I used to watch you do it fast, quick, smart. Yeah, loved what you did. So I took it to the next level.
Wow.
Shaved my head, got tattooed. Yeah, you started it, but I finished it.
Do De Niro.
Hooah!
That scared the shit out of me.
Oh, God. Wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you guys want to say? Or
Can I ask one last question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, do you guys think like we can bring back Mad TV? Like
They tried.
in
They
modern
tried.
Wait.
Well,
Did-
not that. but
They
like
tried.
Now,
Wait, did you do that or no?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
I did too. Did
can't-
you did you
can't
do it?
You can't do
It was
Mad TV
horrendous.
Primetime CW. It
was
doesn't work.
horrendous.
Like just that
That and the time slot was 9
That's
o'clock.
what I'm saying, prime time.
Yeah.
And CW, you cannot. It was a late night Fox show.
Yeah.
When it was Fox was
In
cable.
the 90s.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you cannot do it. You can't do it anymore.
You don't think so?
And
Not
even
like
if they
that.
tried, I would
Right.
have no part of it.
Yeah.
If they tried, I would have absolutely no part of it.
So
Is
you-
that only because they wouldn't give us the freedom that we had then?
No, but I'm a different person.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
those
okay.
days are done.
Okay.
Those days are done for me.
Okay. Yeah. What did you play? What did you play on the new one, the new Mad?
Oh, shit. I think that's Cosby. We did Cosby. Remember?
Oh, so you did it too. The new
As guest stars. Yep.
As guest stars. Yeah.
But
yeah.
only as guest stars.
Do you remember what you did?
Yeah, they had me do Lorraine.
Oh, cool. That, yeah,
and
yeah.
Whatever other sketches, I don't even remember.
You know what they may have me do?
What they have you do?
They did a sketch where a new cast member is going into the dressing room, right? And Ike's giving him a tour, and then I pop out of a wall like I had never left Mad, and I was like a crazy man.
But
I
that
played
was
myself.
true, right?
Hot dog!
Oh, hot dog. Oh, this is it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I had never left.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah,
That- Yeah, that looks like Matt.
yeah, that was Matt.
Yeah.
That was actually fun to do with Ike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
It'd
know
be
what?
fun to do some, like I miss doing sketch.
Yeah.
I really do. I miss it all. I miss working. But I do miss I'm not gonna cry. I was told myself I wasn't gonna cry. But I miss comedy so much. You know, like I would love to
Mo, I
to be
really strongly
doing
suggest you do
comedy.
stand up again.
I
and
probably
really
should.
and really
You know.
dedicate yourself to it.
Oh wow.
Because I'm being real. If you
No,
if you got 30 minutes, right? 25 to 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, I still do go out and do,
you
like-
would open for me, and I do pretty big rooms. I pay you well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We would.
I still
I
go
think
out and do 20.
Yeah, but Aries and I would help you, right? Like imagining Mo as a feature.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a no.
That was a no.
That was a no.
That was definitely a no, dude.
That was totally.
Oh,
So
you're not a
delayed.
good actor, dude. yeah. You're like, yeah.
Absolutely.
That didn't help.
Look at her and say absolutely.
Absolutely.
Liar.
Yeah.
No, I love doing stand up. I
Yeah.
really do. I love it. But you know, it's a little different as a pretty much 60-year-old woman.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna
do.
disagree.
I do because I am that.
I know, but
No, but I'm going to disagree to a certain extent because Mo, you're you.
No,
Yeah.
and I agree.
you.
And people do, like, when I was headlining and stuff, I would interject, Doreen or Lorraine, because I'm there to give them what they want. I would just throw it out here and there, and that satisfied them, and it was great. And I know why people go to those shows and why they would be there was to see Mo Collins from MADtv.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
And the rest is all dry pussy shit.
Yay.
Menopause,
But because you know what I'm saying?
vaginismus, all the good stuff.
Wherever you are in your life is still highly valued because you don't. But see, that's right because you're not looking at the outside. I have to look at it from the outside because you have to remember something. I'm not just shut up. I'm not just your friend. I'm your fan. So I'm telling you, as an older woman looking at you, even if I was younger. I want to be able to glean some information, laugh at what you have to say, and hear where you are now instead of you feeling like you have to be performative in a different way.
No, and I love that about my stand up is very truthful, honest. It's where I'm at, and I do love that. But I just don't. I don't see.
Okay.
That's okay that you don't see it because I see it. I
too.
see it as gold.
It's
fucking gold.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Here's what I do want to do, and I'm going to put this I'm going to say this in the mic right now, putting it out there. Here's a show I've done a couple times for myself. It's called Mo Collins is Wigging Out. Now it's taking everything that I am that I'm really good at.
Yeah.
It's me. It's my stand-up aspect.
Yeah.
I go out. I dump 50 fucking wigs on the stage.
Yeah.
And I have a person will come up and pick a wig.
Yeah.
And there's a mirror on stage, and I'll get suggestions from the audience.
Yeah.
And I create a character in front of them and do a monologue or whatever.
That's so fun.
and then I tease and have fun with the audience because I'm really good at that.
Yeah.
And that's that. I should be touring that.
Yes.
That's what
brilliant.
and that's the
brilliant.
theater show rather than
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
stand-up.
yeah.
And that's what I would love to do.
Okay, then do it.
And you know how you start that? In your stand-up act, that's the last thing you do. You have that. Do your stand up. Do 10 minutes of stand up, and then do that one thing. That's how the ball gets rolling. Because now audience have seen that, and they know they're not going to see the same fucking thing twice. Mo, you are fucking gold.
I'm also tired.
That's okay. All right. You're going to find your energy because what's going to happen is it's going to start to steamroll. I think that's genius, and I think starting it with stand up first, and then doing that as the last thing before you get off stage. Let people roar and laugh. Mo, again, I'm not telling you this as someone in the industry. I'm telling you this as a fucking fan.
I appreciate that.
I'm your hugest fan.
That's really
You're so fucking talented.
Thank you. I appreciate
one
that.
One of my
I really
favorite
do.
jokes by you is when you tell that joke where you go, your dad says, if you get everybody die.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Thank you.
First time I heard that, I was in fucking tears.
Thank you so much.
The way you say that with that delivery, oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Everybody die.
I'm doing my first special on Hulu. And I should film it in January. Coming January.
You filmed it in January?
No, I'm going to this January.
Oh, wow. Cool.
I'm very excited. I've never done a special before. So I'm very
Congratulations.
Have you really not?
Never done one, no.
All the years.
All the years.
Seriously.
All the many years that I lived. Yeah.
No, but been doing stand-up. I mean, I'm actually surprised because I feel like everybody, I mean.
Well, back to what Aries feels. It's like.
Everybody but you.
I know what I'm saying is.
Alex Borstein did a special.
There's people like I'm doing it for Hulu, but imagine the other companies. They didn't want anything to do with me.
Really?
We would call, they would nothing. So it's like I went with.
You're kidding me.
Where the love is. I'm a nice guy. All right, I really am. I'm very generous.
We're not debating that. We will after the show.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a nice guy and this and that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm willing to work with anybody, but it's like, I go where the love is because I'm so sensitive, you know what I mean?
And,
I don't like
so
rejection.
Hulu has been loving to you?
They were just out of the gate like,
Yeah.
what do we need to do to make this happen?
Really?
So I was like, I'll go here because it's
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to like showcase 1,000 times and do any of that. What are you looking at, dog?
You.
Okay.
I was looking in your eyes while you say that.
All right, so I want to say this last thing, okay? In my life, I don't know when I'm going to die, but I think that
None of us do.
I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
But if there was like 6 chapters in my life, I think MADtv would be one whole chapter. I look back at it as I learned so much on that show. I relapsed on that show, but then I got sober on that show.
Wow.
You mean I got to work with all the generations because I was in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got you guys, and then I got the new kids like Josh and Ike and Jordan and all those guys, Nicole Parker, Keegan, you know what I mean? And so I look back at that as a really fond memory. And I'll tell you another thing, is that I wish I appreciated it. Oh. Like at live shows, like, you're getting set up, it's dark.
Yeah.
I remember me and Ike did a sketch where it bombed so badly. And so, you know what I mean? And after the sketch was done, him and I collapsed on the ground and we started laughing because we bombed so bad. Oh. But all those little like experiences, like I cherish in my heart.
So much.
And nothing's ever like matched it in my life. You know what I mean? In my career.
This is a
different experience and I love it here too. And TigerBelly and Bad Friends, all the things I do are also, chapters in my life probably, but I look back at it. And so when I see you guys, I don't see you guys as even stand-ups like I grew up with. In a completely different thing, like we went to war together.
It really holds something. Like it is very different after all the other shows I've done and stuff.
Yeah.
MADtv does hold this very extraordinary space. I'm totally in agreement.
Because there's also a personal dynamic, not just a work dynamic and a career dynamic. Yeah. I mean, there was a personal dynamic. Everyone was going through some shit, and you are exposed to a certain extent and raw to a certain extent. And I think that's what's powerful because the things you remember were not just about the show, but how you grew.
It was family.
Yes.
And still is.
I feel that.
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah.
That's what is sort of proof of it.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting here today and I know that you're my family. Whether I see you much or not, you got to call me Aries. But
good luck getting that.
It's never gonna happen.
But it goes right back to who we were, even though we've grown so much since then, whatever. But there's a place that we return to. I could feel it driving over here. It's like I could feel whatever DNA I still have in me. That was that person that would go to work at MADtv every day. And it's cool. It's a good feeling. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially knowing these were the 3 that showed up. I was over the moon thrilled. Over the moon thrilled.
Aries, any last
You know, man,
You didn't like it?
no,
I love SNL.
I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't, something that was in my heart. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause
No, I don't know. Be specific.
I'm saying I hadn't seen Debra since the last time I saw her.
Yeah.
I always feel good when I post something on Instagram and Mo comments because I don't see Mo.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, she ain't
She ain't
forgot
dead?
about me.
Say it.
You know what I mean?
Never.
So
You're a little hard to forget.
and again, I know it was kind of tough getting you and me on the right page, but now that that's happened, I wouldn't have missed this for the world. I like I said, I was a little disappointed that Will didn't show up.
He's done this so many times.
Now, I know, but
Call him right
but Will is like like I said, he was one of the guys that comedically I just danced with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He really is a glue. Don't you think?
I totally agree.
Because
he's
he-
the unexpected glue. I
Yeah.
And a
think.
good guy.
The
really
good
great
guy.
Probably
Yeah, yeah.
fans don't necessarily think that as far as the family aspect goes.
Yeah.
Will was a glue. I don't know that there was anybody that in the cast, no matter when, that
Yeah.
did not
Yeah. So, unlike you, Aries.
get along with Will.
Unlike you, Aries, when I first got on the show, even though I was nervous and even though I bombed at table reads and all that stuff, he would invite me to his house. He would go out. We go to a farmer's market. We go to parties together.
Farmer's market.
Yeah. So unlike you, he is different. You're a glue in a sense that, like, it's not that sticky. Yeah, the glue's not that sticky,
Listen,
but
man.
but I think we're sticking now.
Yeah, listen, I'm where I am now.
I love you, bud.
I'm where I am now
Yeah.
out of maturity because for a long time I was on my attitude shit. Like I was on my I'm Aries Spears. I'm the shit.
You've softened. I think you softened.
I've been softened.
No, you've softened. Not been. You are softened. You're a softer guy. And I think that honestly, if
Be
you got,
okay with that. That's not a bad thing.
Nah,
you're reachable. And I want to say this, and I think that if you got everything that you ever wanted, you wouldn't be soft. I think that you'd be alone.
I'm like Mike Tyson now. But there was a point in time where I was trying to bite ears and
Yeah.
eat people's
Mike's
children.
very nice.
I had that ferociousness in me out of.
I mean, he was
anger and
heavyweight
bitterness.
champion, but okay, compare yourself to one of the greatest boxers in the world. I'm like Mike Tyson. I'm like Jackie Chan. I can see it too.
But yeah, man, I hear what you're saying.
I don't think you do, but
I really do.
All right. Yeah. Any last words? Because let me say something. This is way better than I ever would even dream of doing.
He was very nervous before this.
I was so nervous.
Were you really?
Oh yeah, because I was like, we've only. How long have we done?
What?
How long have we done?
An
Oh,
hour and
almost like
50.
almost 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, we do 1 hour, and I have to count. Like sometimes when I'm doing an hour,
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, we must be done by now, and I'll look down. And it's like
I told
and
you
have
when the
41
music's
minutes.
right, dance, motherfucker. We was dancing.
Yes, okay.
Saying,
You're right.
Yeah.
There's no, we gotta go in a sequential
Chill.
order. No,
Chill,
the
dog.
music is playing.
Yeah,
Dance,
chill,
man.
dog. All right, homie.
I got you, baby.
Yeah, I got you, baby, too. And so I'll say the last word, if I may.
Sure.
I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you showing up for me.
I love you, Bobby.
This is a big
Love
deal.
you,
This is my
Bobby.
500th episode
I
of this
love you, Bobby.
podcast.
Love you, Bob.
And I couldn't dream of anyone better than you guys. You know what I
You're
mean?
looking mostly at Aries.
Yeah. I had George Lopez yesterday. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you guys are just as good. Yeah, just as good. No, honestly, thank you so much, and I love you.
I love you.
Give
them a-
Bobby.
TigerBelly 500.
Let's go another 5.
Go another 5.
Yeah.
You know Jaime?
Are you crazy? I don't think I've ever seen your hair.
On my head or my head?
Talking to the
Your
mic.
head ever. Like
On my
I've
head or
nev-
your what? What
Well,
else would
I
the hair
think
be
your
on?
Like my.
Well, you
Jaime.
have a bigger head than Gilbert.
Mike.
Yeah. It's like a bowling ball.
But it's like,
No.
Yeah.
Miss.
let
It's
me
a
see the back.
perfect circle almost.
But it's not flat in the back. It looks nice.
Can I see your back?
Yeah.
It's a little.
Be honest with me. it's a Frankenhead at the back.
Let me see.
Look at.
Let me see.
What?
Yeah.
You know what they say?
Turn. Let me see the back. All the way to the back.
No.
Let me see the back all the way.
You have the same head as me.
Yeah, that's it.
He has good hair, thick hair. You have nice hair.
I had to shave it.
I mean, if you were gonna rate him, what would it be?
Like physicality.
Yeah, everything.
I'd give Jaime a solid overall 7.
That's so.
That's so generous.
You're such.
You're so
fucking liar.
You're so lucky that
you're
you said
a
that.
lie fest.
But here's
That's
my,
crazy.
But you're also asking a person like on a scale of 0 to Bobby.
Yeah.
He's a 7. Like you're my 10.
No. Let me just say something, okay?
Just
We're
take it,
talking
Bobby.
about
Just take it.
world metrics here.
Take it. Just
Okay?
What are the world? Okay, give me 0 to what? Brad Pitt.
Okay,
0
so to me, I'll tell you. Okay, so I think that like, if you think like Michael Cera is a 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
wow,
Yeah.
you put him as a 5. Okay.
He's a 5 or 6. That's average.
Is that just physical or like his career and
no, that's
Eric
without
charisma?
career.
Oh,
Career
just
makes him 9,
physical.
but
Oh,
like
physical only.
yeah. And so and then let me give. Let's say
Give me a 2.
a 2.
You gave Alex, you're a 2.
Yeah, you're a 2. Yeah, you're a 2. You're a 2 or 3.
Or 3.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Good.
What makes it a 3? What is he wearing when it
Well,
gives him a 3?
When he opens his mouth and I'm fond of him, I go, oh, maybe he's a 3.
Oh, it's a sliding scale.
But when I first see him, I give him a 2.
What about Gilbert and George?
I think Gilbert's a 7.
I'll take
Oh,
that.
wow.
Thank you so much.
I think EJ's a 7.
What?
Oh, I'm scared what you're going to give me now.
No, I mean you're gonna get like probably a 4.
No, George is
So
actually
you
like
put Alex in a 2.
That's 2 points above Alex.
George.
That's 2 points above Alex.
But then you're going to give you a 3 with my personality after giving him like.
Oh, with the personality? Oh my God, you're dwindling down there.
Can you rate me
Okay,
pre-paralysis,
Oh, you're-
and post-paralysis?
No, I think you're probably an 8.5, 9.
Oh my God,
Post or
pre-paralysis.
So where do I
Give it-
fall in?
What?
Where do I fall in then?
Well, okay,
Be honest.
I mean, if
I'm
Alex
doing
is
pretty
a
good for myself.
3, you know what I mean? I mean, you do the math. I mean, what do you think you fall in?
6.
And then break down why you believe that.
I'm a 6.
You're a 10.
No, I'm a 6. I'm gonna have a cigarette before they get here.
Hi, Khalyla.
Hi, Jaime. When did you cut your hair?
A couple, like 3 weeks ago, I think.
Thank you, by the way. I've been watching all of the episodes. You crush it. I saw the one with Ben Schwartz when you were fangirling.
Yeah, I
So
was.
cute.
Yeah, he was cool. I liked him.
Do you think Bobby goes too hard on Jaime as an observer from the outside?
Yeah. Yeah, but also like if you love it, you know, that's his like honestly like his ultimate love language is the harder he roasts you, the more he loves you because he feels as though he can be his ugliest self with you, which means he feels safe around you. If he's like nice to you, he probably doesn't like you very much. If he has to like sit up straight or if he has to like behave in a corporate way, he probably doesn't like you and he'll never be close to you. So it's like
he doesn't-
very gaslighty of me to say this, but like I guess like take the abuse.
Yeah.
He goes, okay.
You know what I mean?
No, but he does help me. Sometimes some jokes and stuff. So
Off camera though, is he
Yeah.
like kind to you?
he's kind. You want to see my impression of him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit over there real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me, can you not use our merch as a tissue paper?
my left.
That's a
Hey,
premium product, man.
My paralyzed left nostril is leaky.
Hurry up before he comes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Show me.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that is it. That's part
Oh,
of
it's
it.
starting.
Great start.
What's up? What's up, Gilbert? Little fucking raccoon.
You've never called me that, but okay.
I just woke up. I just woke up. Anyways. What do you think?
Oh my God.
I can't.
Usually you wait for them to like.
Keep going.
See, the thing is that.
The thing is that.
Well, you've mutated it to something else.
Okay.
Get out of my seat, man!
He did an impression of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I'd like to hear it, actually.
What is it?
I'd like to hear your impression.
I'll have to be over there.
No, you just do it there from there.
Pretend you're playing a piano.
Right?
Oh, you missed it.
You missed it. You missed the beginning.
What?
I just woke up. Give me a second. I just woke up in the middle of the day, and now I'm gonna get a burger to fill my stomach. Gilbert, your hat is dumb. Jaime, you're a sneaky little Mexican. Little
What? I've never said that word. I've never said that word in my life.
Jaime, you little bean eater.
Yes,
There we
I've
go.
said that.
Khalyla, cross-eye.
That's a good song. Yeah. Don't ever call her cross-eye again.
But you call me bean.
Will you call me
Yeah.
B?
You call me Bean. You call me Bean.
And rice.
Me Bean.
I sent Bobby this thing yesterday.
Yeah.
What?
She listens to this. Yeah.
Call me Bean. Sorry. Do it.
The most amount of noise and
Yeah.
I'm just learning to be on a mic again.
Out of
Please
practice.
Forgive me. I'm out of practice. I don't even know how to
You call me Bean. You call me Bean. But not Definitely not But you're definitely a bean. A big fat sloppy bean.
I clean up after myself.
Thank God.
Now.
Now you do.
No.
Now you do.
To say your pussy. You know, give me pussy. To say. It's pretty good.
Where's everybody?
We're here.
Wait, I gotta go outside. I gotta greet them. I gotta greet people.
okay.
Okay.
You want to hear a funny
Are
story?
you nervous?
Yeah, I've never been no more nervous.
But why are you nervous?
Why?
Just get on the mic and explain. They're not here yet.
They'll text me when they get here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, because I haven't hung out with Debra really since MADtv.
seems
I've run into her.
awesome.
She is awesome, but I'm nervous about her because I think she's a very big star. Also, you have to understand that, like, when I was on that show, cause these are the ones that were on already. Later in the show, when I was on Mad, I felt more comfortable when Ike and all those guys came in. But it's like, this was more like I was just so scared and starstruck and like just shy and very anxious. So that's why, you know what I mean? I mean, we've already had Mo and Aries on, but I don't know.
You still see him as like your like superior.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.